Hey all, welcome back. We've got a lot of news digging in today. We've got Gojira, we've got some Josey Scott news, again, sadly. Kim Dracula's Buzz caught on fire and some more, but let's just dig into what we've got. So first up is Gojira. They recently headlined Bloodstock 2025 and what a phenomenal show it really was. A really great show. But they also did an interview at backstage of Bloodstock saying that they are going to be releasing a brand new album, hopefully getting released sometime in 2026, maybe leading into 2027. Eyes are definitely firmly on 2026 though to get it all released. Now, not just from a Gojira standpoint, like their entire Olympic performance really blew that band up, really blew it up. And I know that Bloodstock for that day wasn't sold out for Gojira headlining until that performance, and that really made it go big. So they're definitely riding the high of the Olympics, and I hope they can continue on because they are a great band. It also comes out at a perfect time. 2026 is already looking like a great year for albums, but also festival season will be in full effect. Festivals in Europe at least and in England. I'm not too sure about American ones just yet. I know there's a few that have been releasing lineups and dates and stuff, but they're starting to gear up now. It's getting to the end of the year. Festival season is pretty much done and dusted with now. So festivals are getting lined up ready for the following year. Festivals that are hitting another anniversary. So it's going to be a big year, 2026 is, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be. Next up, we've got Kim Dracula. He's had some really unfortunate news. Well, not even news. He's currently in America touring and supporting Ice Nine Kills on their North American leg. Now, sadly, the crew, the band and Kim Dracula were on a touring bus, all sleeping at 6 in the morning, and somehow, no details have been yet released. The tour bus set on fire with the entire crew band all on the bus. Thankfully, no one got hurt. The crew managed to wake all the band up and get themselves out. But I mean, these photos are absolutely horrendous. Imagine if no one knew. Like, the way it sounds, Kim Dracula was flat out. This could have been a really fucking bad situation. So I'm really glad that Kim Dracula was safe, the band was safe, the crew was safe. That's the main thing, that everyone was safe and everyone got off well. They did unfortunately have to cancel 2 shows, which is very fucking understandable. Losing your possessions and the tour bus, that's a big thing. So now they're going to have to find new accommodation and hopefully get back on that road and start smashing it again. They've had a good year. I managed to catch Kim Dracula by mistake at Download, grabbing the Jospey for Little, and it was at second stage, and we managed to witness the entire Kim Dracula set. Now, I'd already heard bits of Kim Dracula music, wasn't a fan. It's absolutely fire. I'm not going to sit here and slate him for it. It's not my thing. Watching him live, however, was fantastic. He really was a great showman, so definitely a fan now of his. So I hope he manages to smash America, gets everything that he needs to, and they're all okay now. Next up, we have got ex-vocalist, and I do mean ex-vocalist, Josey Scott of Saliva. Josey Scott, and it's the only way I can put it, he's acting like a man-child, like a whiny little girl. He's at it again. Josey Scott, to give you some backstory, left Saliva in 2011 and went on to try and create a solo project. His solo project was going to be a Christian solo project because he'd found God. Fair play to you, fair play. But ever since that point, and it's failed, he has consistently over the last decade and a half, because it was 2011 when he left, Saliva are still going and it's 2025. He has done nothing but drag Saliva through the dirt. Almost like a jealous ex can't get over the fact that they're no longer in that situation and they're really jealous. maybe it's just a lot of regret, but really you gotta suck it up, mate. You're no longer a part of that band. He went on to say that Saliva is basically a Temu version of Saliva, and that isn't the real Saliva. I mean, mate, come on, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing for you now at this point in your life. You're a grown-ass man. You're about my age, maybe older, and you're a grown man and acting like a child. This is pathetic. It's really embarrassing for you. I'm embarrassed for you personally. That's shocking. It's embarrassing. You have to laugh at it. The current members of Saliva have all come out and basically ripped him a new one for yet again mentioning Saliva, saying how you can't just come back into a band, especially after the Copyright and Trademark Office gave them the trademark of Saliva for a 10-year period. It's got nothing to do with Josey Scott anymore. He's just acting like a child. He's probably realised that Saliva are doing well and now he wants a part of it again. And he's not getting his own way, so he's throwing tantrums, i.e. Temu Saliva. He's having a lot of strop. Probably need to check yourself, mate, and grow up. It's really poor character by yourself. As a man that you are, you're supposed to be an adult. You're supposed to be... You should have got over this over a decade ago. This is a decade and a half ago. That's 15 years ago. Why are you still bringing this shit up? That's unreal. Unreal. The band have also said that they will continue on, and the band will be releasing more material and getting set for tours as well as festivals. So good luck to Saliva. Keep sticking it to him, man. Keep sticking it to all of them, because Josey Scott is clearly getting pissed that you're still continuing on without his input. Great work, guys. Great work. Next up, we've got some interesting news from Cradle of Filth camp. Cradle of Filth are currently on a tour, and Zoe Federoff, who is the keyboardist and backing vocalist to the band, has amazingly quit. Literally mid-tour, quit in the middle of the tour. No details have really been given about this. The only thing that she's really stated is that she wants no one to be discussing the band in a bad or negative light. That her decision was her own, and she just couldn't deal with being in the band anymore. I know a lot of people have stated that it's because she's working with her husband, who's the guitarist in Cradle of Filth, and maybe that is something that's kind of linked into her leaving. But she's vehemently denied that there's any issues with her and her husband, and it's just solely because she just wants to get out of the band. And it hasn't even been a bad split. Cradle of Filth and Danny Filth have released official statements hoping that she achieves everything that she needs to in life, as a personal standpoint and also as a musical standpoint. So there's no hard feelings between both camps here at all. If there was such bad feelings, then you would assume naturally that her husband would follow her out of the band. Maybe in the next few days we'll start to see some light on what's actually happened, but it just seems like it's a mutual split, and she's had enough of maybe the band, the scene. I don't know yet, but good luck to her and any future endeavours she's now interested or at least taking up on. Hey guys, future me. This is just to update on the previous bit on the video. It's come very quickly, but guitarist Marek has been fired from Cradle of Filth. He released a statement before the tour started in Latin America, and basically just destroying the band, saying that they are a hinder to him and his wife, who Zoe left. She quit the band. And that they are run really poorly, pay us extremely badly, carrying on the tour just with the one guitarist. He's explained that the situation has unfortunately taken a bad turn, but he will be addressing all the allegations that Marek has released in his own statements on social media. This is what I thought was not really that interesting, in the sense of like it feels like a mutual split now becoming something really, really bad. Marek did released this statement though before the tour actually started, which is kind of insane, don't you think? You're in a band that's going to pay, and you release a statement that you know full well is going to basically get you fired. He said in his statement that he will be continuing this tour, but he will be quitting at the end of it. He also goes on to mention doing charity singles on the last album, working it with Ed Sheeran, which he says, no disrespect, he just doesn't want to do that kind of thing. So yeah, there's going to be a lot more coming out about this. Danny Filth is not one to be known to keep quiet about situations. I'm going to pretty much wrap this video up for you guys. Interesting week. I tried to involve some news from the previous week where I wasn't able, well, I was too ill to do so. But again, it's been a quiet one, but we're finding more bits out as we go along. So come join me for the next video. I will have a redo of my Download 2026 predictions. I've got all stages covered with headliners. I've got a basic layout of where I think bands are going to be fitted. So come check that one out, guys. It's going to be a fun one.